Hi, Rob Hertberg with CAF SOCAL, standing by our F8F BEARCAT, built by Grumman. This airplane is powered by an R2800 Pratt & Whitney. It has one fuel tank. So if you look at our two circles right here, go up and to the right, and the oblong one there, that's our fuel access port. Single fuel tank that sits right below the pilot and the cockpit right there. 185-gallon fuel tank. Okay, so fire, assuming it's right here around the engine, slipping on the chocks here. A couple important things. There's some magnesium back here. So back in here underneath the gears and back there in the accessory section, there's some magnesium that's very challenging to get out. So that may be your first source to get up there. The cowl flaps are on top. If you can get some of your retardant up into there, you're probably going to find those closed during flight. There might be some flame coming out of here, plus you could spray up in here if you were pretty sure that it's an engine compartment fire. Here is our air intake for the carburetor, and though they come in here, they go up, and it's a downdraft carburetor. So again, if you could get into those cowling spots up top, that would be where your carburetor is. All right, emergency access on this BEARCAT is on the right side, and it'll be a little more difficult to get to this button if you're on the left wing. You might be able to reach around should there be a fire on the right side, but hopefully, best case, you can get up on the right wing. We're just going to push this in. You'll feel a good solid thing, and then you'll be able to push that canopy all the way back. Okay, if you find a jam, so this isn't going to work, or pushing it back just is not going to work for you, then you're just going to have to cut through it. Pretty thick plexiglass right here. This is a lesser of a frame that might be easier for you to get through, but fully closed, you're going to have a tough time reaching anything. You have to cut this. So I think your best bet is to just chop into here and do what you need to reach in and either get the pilot out or be able to pry this canopy backwards. All right, so here I am sitting in the airplane. I'm strapped in. This is exactly what you saw in a Mustang. Left side again, single point, a release for a 3-point, the lap belt and the 2 shoulder harnesses. So just up, and that gets the lap belt out of the way. Here goes the shoulder harness, and now I'm sitting here in the parachute. Once again, almost all of our airplanes, the weight, we're sitting on the seat pack, so the weight of this parachute is under my butt.
Go ahead.
All right, so here's center of the cockpit for fuel. Here's our mixture, again, fairly standard. All 3 knobs are on top. The red knob with the M, that's our mixture. So you can see it here in idle cutoff. It may be all the way up here. This is auto rich, where we're probably going to be in for any kind of air show flying. We're going to have it in auto rich. And then as far as the fuel shutoff, we're going to come right down here. As we mentioned before, there's only one tank on this airplane. You can see the pointers in main. All you got to do is counterclockwise to get the pointer down to off, and there's your fuel shutoff right there. For ignition, this is different here. We've installed this fairly recently, but you see 2 independent switches for left and right. You're going to find those up. Let me just check. There's no one around the prop right now. So that's how you're going to find them. So red guarded switches down, and then the 2 toggle switches down. And then all the way over this way, here is the battery switch. So you'll find the battery. You'll find some other switches on too, but critical one is top of all these, top to the left inboard. There's your battery switch right there.